welcome you all here at the NSLS. Now, with that being said, we do, as I mentioned, have a line of speakers, and I'm honored to introduce you to our very first speaker, our advisor, Mr. Phillip Lickerson, who is a manager of industry advising and employer of development at George Mason University Career Center. He oversees all industries that fall under the creative industries umbrella. An example of this includes media, performing, and visual arts. And we are very, very excited if you haven't met him, we want everyone to see who he is, because he's been the very first person that accepted our invitation to join. So everyone, please give a round of applause for Mr. Wilkerson.
All right, do I speak now? All right. Oh, there's me. Okay. All right. Well, Vanessa, thank you so much. You know, I have to start this with gratitude and saying thank you to you. I was very, very surprised when you reached out to me over the summer and thought, hey, we want to launch a new group that I really didn't have any understanding about, but with your determination, your ambition, your organization, there was no way I could say no. And I'm extremely grateful for how you ran this organization during the fall semester. I mean, you made a job of an advisor extremely easy. And so I'm just very, very grateful to you. And thank you so much to your leadership, which you have exhibited tremendously during this time. So I'm not going to waste your time. Vanessa gave you an introduction about me, but I wanted to just share 3 lessons that I've learned about leadership during my time at Mason, particularly at Mason. And during this time, while I've been working at Mason since 2017, I've viewed myself as a developing leader. Yes, I am developing as in my leadership just as much as you young people today. And it took me a while to really envision myself as a leader. And so these are the 3 lessons. 1, everyone is a leader. And so I used to think that leadership came with a certain level of personality type, of titles, of prestige. You know, the people that I looked up to, they're always the smarter, more handsome, better public speakers. But what I've learned over time, that there is no definitive example of one style of leadership. Leadership takes many different styles. Maybe there's someone that is a leader that's very outgoing like me and talks a lot and takes up lots of space in rooms. But maybe there's a leader that's quiet and they lead with their actions. The one that's more behind the scenes, very organized, detail oriented. And so what I've learned is if you want to examine yourself as a leader, think about what is your style? What is your skill set? Maybe you're good at public speaking. Maybe you're better at writing. Maybe you're good at math. So don't think that there is one size fit all to leadership. You all have the abilities to be leaders in your own style and own lane. So that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, leaders make mistakes. Yes, leaders make mistakes. You do not have to be perfect to be a leader. Now, the thing that I would like to say about making mistakes is that 1, you grow and learn. So, you know, I would think, what is it? I don't want to murder the quote like George Bush did, you know, fool me once, you know, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you, or whatever. But the point is, I probably did mess it up just now. But the point is, as you learn, as you grow, think about, like, you don't have to be perfect. Do not have to have paralysis by analysis. Make mistakes, have failures. But the main thing is that you grow. You're accountable to yourself, and you're able to learn what you did wrong and correct it for later. So it's okay to make mistakes as a leader. You do not need to be perfect. And then lesson number 3 that I've learned, particularly at Mason, is that you should lead with kindness. I think, you know, I'm a son of a military brat. My father was an Army colonel. He led hundreds of men. He even went to Desert Storm. And I thought that a leader was one that ruled with authority, an iron fist, do as I say, you know, kind of thing. But I've learned over time that may be my dad's leadership style, but that's not mine. You know, I'm leading with kindness. I'm leading with compassion. I lead with empathy. I lead with feelings, and that's okay. Because what I've learned is that most times when you lead with compassion, you lead with empathy, people believe that you see them and they work harder for you. They buy into what you're trying to tell them because they know that you have their best interest at heart. And additionally, one thing I really learned from that is most times when we pass away, people don't remember how flashy you were or how much money you had or how much status you had. When you pass away, they remember how you made them feel. And so when you lead with kindness, think about all the obituaries and all the funerals and eulogies that you go to. They always said that person cared about me. That person helped me. That person served me as even a leader. They were a servant leader. So what I would say and impart to you and last is lead with kindness, lead with compassion, lead with love. So hopefully those 3 lessons will, stay with you as you continue your journey in the NSLS. That to make sure that that you can be a leader regardless of your style, that you can make mistakes and that's okay, and that you should lead with kindness. Thank you so much. I'm really blessed and appreciative of this opportunity to be your advisor. I put my contact information in the chat. If you need anything, let me know. If it's a full paragraph, I'm going to tell you honestly, I'm not going to write you back. Make sure to make a time with me one-on-one. I'm a better talker than I am a writer, but I am here to support you. I'm here to support all of you. I'm very happy and very proud to be your advisor. And I think that you are all leaded to great things. You're all bound for greatness. And this is just step 1 in that journey. So thank you very much.
Thank you so